Hi, my name is Mia Akila binti Baharin and my matric number is 194855. I'm a final year student of Bachelor of Environmental Management from Faculty of Forestry and Environment, UPM. The text that will be discussed on in this topic is titled No Need for Special Smoking Rooms, written by Mr. Smoky Bear from Sri Kembangan, Selangor. I will then state my belief, values and also status related to the topic highlighted in the text written by Mr. Smoky Bear. The issue highlighted in the text is there is no need for special smoking room, and this is made by referring to the letter titled Looking for Fair Deal as Ban on Smoking Bites that was sent on the star date January 14, where Mr. Smoky Bear disagreed with the author's suggestion that the Health Ministry should consider allowing owners of eateries to provide customers who smoke with special rooms with good air ventilation that will ensure cigarette smoke won't disturb non-smoking customers. Mr. Smoky Bear provided his argument where he feels that this fair deal favors the smokers and not at all the non-smokers. He then further supported his argument by providing evidences where he stated that will the customers, both smokers and non-smokers, be paying more for their food because of the cost of building and maintaining these special rooms, or will only smoking customers be charged more for their food but for using the special rooms? Because he thinks that after all, it wouldn't be fair for the cost to be borne by non-smoking customers too. While the second evidence provided by Mr. Smoky Bear is how would restaurant operators ensure that cigarette smoke does not leak into the non-smoking section. Based on this argument and evidences provided in the text by Mr. Smoky Bear, I will then state my belief, values and also status. My first belief is I think this fair deal would only make the smokers think that they can always compromise with the Health Ministry to agree with their request instead of them abiding with what has been stated by the government. If the government agree with the suggestion where they will provide special smoking room for the smokers, this will only make the smokers think that they can always get their way whenever any new regulation or policy related to smoking issues is made. My second belief is the non-smokers face the health risks of cigarette smoke. I want to state that will the special smoking room really guarantee the non-smoking customers will not be affected by the harmful substances contained in a cigarette? Because science has proven that the non-smokers will be affected as much as the smokers when they inhale the cigarette smoke. My last belief is even with good air ventilation system, the cigarette smoke will still spread to the other area, and this will still affect the non-smoking customers' health and well-being. The values that I have come up with is the first one is justice. Justice for the health and well-being of the people, especially the non-smokers. The smokers always demand that their voices be heard, or they have the right to have an area specialized for them just for smoking. Then what about the non-smokers' right for clean air and environment? My second value is health. Smoking will only worsen one's health, and it has been scientifically proven that the substances contained in a cigarette are super harmful and can lead to various diseases for both smokers and also non-smokers. My last values that I came up with is firm. The government have to be firm in their decision and should always think about the entire nation's well-being when any issue related to smoking is bring forward. And for the status, I chose lower class socio-economic status. So when we are talking about the cost or that the non-smoking customers have to pay for the special rooms provided just for the smoking customers, it would be unfair for the people in a lower class socio-economic status, because if the special smoking room causes the cost to dine in the eateries to increase, the lower class people might have less opportunity to dine in the place. Therefore, I would like to say that my belief, values and status are reinforcing Mr. Smoky Bear's view on this issue. I totally agree with Mr. Smoky Bear that this fair deal favors the smokers and not at all the non-smokers, because I firmly believe that the non-smokers have the right for clean air and also environment Besides that, the cigarette smoke can still spread to other part of the room and risk the people's health. This is my argument and also evidence to support my argument based on the topic highlighted by Mr. Smokey Bear. My argument is the health ministry really should not agree with this request because the risk on the non-smoker, whether the smoker smoke in a special rooms or out in the open area, is still the same. The non-smokers face the risk of second-hand tobacco smoke. The evidence that I have to support my argument is 1. Second-hand tobacco smoke can spread from one room to another within a building, even if doors to the smoking room are closed. This is the fact provided by the World Health Organization. My second evidence to support my argument is toxic chemicals from second-hand tobacco smoke contamination persist well beyond the period of active smoking and then cling to rugs, curtains, clothes, food, furniture, and other materials. These toxins can remain in a room weeks and months after someone has smoked there, even if windows are open or fans or air filters are used. The longer someone is exposed to second-hand smoke, the greater the risk of inhaling these toxic chemicals, thus leading to a serious health problems. Therefore, how can the special smoking room be a fair deal for the smokers and also the non-smokers? Because it clearly benefits the smokers more than the non-smokers. We have reached the end of the video. So I would like to say, I hope that the health ministry will stay firm in their decision related to this matter, and together let's make sure our nation's health and well-being is in a top condition. Thank you. Bye bye.